Welcome back. Game 3 and Super Saturday in the Heart Sapphire Series for 2021. We are at round 11. Finals are only a few weeks away. We're here at Nissan Arena for this match between the Tigers, sitting in 6th, taking on the Northern Mendy Rays, the ever-improving Northern Mendy Rays. They are sitting at the bottom of the ladder, but they play stronger each week. My name's Dave Mills, joined in commentary by Bull Shark superstar, glowing with the win she just had, Emily Gilbert. Welcome to the team.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Oh, that's good, yeah. We've been wanting to get you in the box for a while, and now we got you here, so it should be a good game, yeah?
It will be. It'll be nice and close, which is what we like to see.
So just checking in the ladder, Tigers sitting on 47 competition points, still mathematical chance of making the 4. Mendy Rays on 8. That's probably a bridge too far for them at the moment this season, but they are an opportunity to get back into the top 4 for the Tigers. We're going to look at the two teams now, starting with the Tigers. Amy Summer will be the shooter and the captain. Abigail Latu Miafau is back. She will be the goal attack. And the wing attack, Lily Gray. Elise Monga is the centre. Ali McLeod, the wing defence. Ree Childs is the GD. Shelley Rosenoff, she's back. She's the goalkeeper. That leaves a subs bench of Jada Gaffer, Tash Robinson, Lynette Childs, Erin Burns, the coach, Megan Snell, the assistant, and, of course, Ashley Nadamu is the manager. Looking at the Northern Mendy Rays, they've travelled down today. They've got a couple of big ins for them, a couple of Fiji internationals. Matilda Voyther is one. She is the goal shooter. Luca Bella, prefers to be called Bella Rin, is the goal attack. Eden Cassidy, the wing attack. Jordan Nadamu is the centre. Emma Muluvu is the wing defence. She's one of the Fiji players. Courtney Elliott, the captain and goal defence. Chloe Cooper is the goalkeeper. That leaves a subs bench of Claudia Philp, Rebecca Rounds, and Michaela Kadalecki. Amanda Stagg is the coach today. Vicky Wilson, of course, is with the Lightning. Angela Cooper is the assistant, as is Kelly Hines. They've got a great coaching team. Vicky Scott is the manager. The umpires for this one, we have Kelly Finlay is the umpire, as is Miranda Callum. Sorry about that, I nearly said McCallum. And Jessica Lakeman is the sub. So I'd like to take this opportunity, as we're very close to starting the game, to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which this great game is taking place, the Turrbal and the Jagera people, and pay our respects to elders past, present and emerging, and extend that respect to any Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people watching today. Well, I've gone through the housekeeping. Let's talk. Yeah. Who do you think's going to win this one?
Oh, I feel like Tigers will come away with it, but I reckon it'll be nice and close to start off with.
So the Mendy Rays got a couple of Fijians playing for them. It's part of the training athlete immersion partnership with ADFA, the Australian Foreign Affairs, and Fiji. So we've got a couple of those players. They've been with Vicky Wilson all week, learning the trade, and now they're here playing for the Mendy Rays, and that's pretty exciting for them. And netball in the Pacific region in general.
It is. It's really good for netball just in general to get those girls exposed to our competition.
So Tigers will get us underway. And their centre pass first. And, that was a bit of an obstruction there. So are you going to give me a margin, or are you just going to say Tigers? Come on.
Okay, let's go Tigers by 10.
I picked you guys by 12 today, and you won by 19. So I was close.
Very close.
I was close.
Very close.
So Abigail Latu Miafau gets the first shot and scores. So Tigers get the first one. We're inside a minute. And that was a nice quick goal to them. Tigers look pretty settled there, yeah?
They do, and they have a nice strong circle to start with, so they will bring it tonight, I'm sure.
They'll bring it tonight.
They will.
That's the official from Emily Gilbert. They're going to bring it tonight. Of course, you can join us on the Sapphire Series Facebook page. You can ask Emily any questions. I believe she's an occupational therapist, so if you need some
free service, let us know.
Medical stuff, of course we can do that. So, and Abigail Latu Miafau gets the second. It's 2-1. We've only played a minute, so nice fast start both sides. So, Mendy Rays have been building every week. Oh, that was a replay. It was indeed.
It was. It's a shame because they have such a fast mid-court. Sometimes they're a little bit too fast for their well-being, and they just fumble sometimes.
So, and ball back with... Looks like there's been some changes to the lineup as we've been given it. Late changes there. So I would say that's the in the mids has all changed by the looks of it, from what I can tell. I'd say Nadamu's at wing attack, Cassidy at wing defence.
Yes, Cassidy is.
So, and we had...
nice shot. Some good range there.
In fact, the entire lineup has changed.
They've changed it up on
They
you.
really have. What we were given just before the start of play, because Emma Mualuvu is actually at wing as goalkeeper. So
there you go.
we'll try and get through that. They've pulled a fast one.
They have. Changed it up on you tonight. Keeping you on your toes.
Oh dear, that's just what we need. So someone scores
Beautiful
well.
long shot.
She has a beautiful technique. I say that every week. And one of the prettiest shots in the game. So, well, that is definitely Courtney Elliott. She's at GD. And ball back with, that's Nadamu, I'm pretty sure. I'm sure that's Cassidy at wing defence.
It is, yeah, that's Eden. It's a shame they don't have their surnames on the back of the dress. That would make it a little bit easier for us.
Yeah, no idea. My first game this year was them in Townsville, and we were here in Brizzy doing it on the on the big screen, and it was just a nightmare. Thankfully, the locals up in Townsville helped me out big time. Every time they did a sub, they'd let me know, which is beautiful. And I still apologise for that one. That was one of my worst. So Tigers with it now through Lily Gray. Got the start today. Coach has been really happy with her performance lately. Said she's earned a spot because she's been playing so well. So that's a great reward for her.
It is.
Coach Erin Burns. Oh, loose pass here, and it falls back to our Tigers through Rosenoff. She's back from injury. So Tigers pretty much nearly at full strength, I'd say.
They are. They definitely are.
And having Latu Miafau in there is a big plus for them.
It is, and hopefully it'll bring some consistency to their game today.
So they're on 47 points. They've got, 72 points up for grabs. So they can finish on 119. So if they won all 4 games and took all the quarters. So that would put them at about 4th, because QUT Nepal are already at 3rd. They're on 143. So Tigers, their chance of making the 4.
It's a bit scrappy at the moment, just going back on the 4th.
It is indeed. So just need to settle a little bit here. And Latu Miafau.
Good little tip there.
Can't grab it. So you've played both these teams. You play at the wing defence. So how do you find the mid-court for both sides?
The Rays have got a lot of speed, as do Tigers, but they are a very physical mid-court, so they do ride the body a lot. However...
Sorry, the Tigers ride the body a lot?
Tigers ride the body very well, where Rays have a lot of speed to burn, especially through Jordan and Cassidy, and they bring the ball out very nicely.
It's a big call coming from your club, because
it is.
You guys have got some speed.
We do have speed, but I can tell you now, the Rays have speed to burn in that mid-court.
So Childs picks that off brilliantly. That was Ree Childs. So, and
we'll see some good hands from Bella tonight. She's got some good defence on her in transition.
So the ball back with them now. And Tigers looking to convert.
Yet.
Have to go backwards, and now they get a penalty pass.
She should sink that.
Too easy for Latu Miafau. 4-2. Tigers just starting to settle. Still a little bit scrappy at the moment.
Probably doesn't help that their shooting combination changes nearly every week.
It does.
Sometimes Abby's here to play, sometimes she's not, so that consistency would be quite difficult to build on. But usually when she's here, she settles quite nicely.
Just like that. You called
Just
it.
Like that.
No commentator's curse there.
No.
5-2 the Tigers. So they are out of the blocks quickly. There's Bella. Fires it to Nadamu. Big pass. And nice
That's
ball
a nice
in.
hold.
So Void there gets the shot. And Matilla, she's the Fijian player with us today. And back we go through Gray. Oh, nice hands there.
Nice little tip.
So that was Mualuvu with the tip.
And they're pretty much all the way down court just like that.
So nice transition there. Rosenoff gets a hand in it and forces a turnover. It's still with the Townsville side. And we've got an obstruction call. This should be a nice easy shot for the Townsville team. So 2 straight to them. It's 5-4. They're down by 1. The Rays fighting hard. So of course the Rays played the Cougars and took a quarter off them
They
Not
did.
that long ago.
They did. That was a great game to watch.
Scored 53 on that one. Peace Praskovia was there. So last time these two met was back in round 5 on the 15th of May. Tigers 69, Thunder. Sorry. What am I doing? Rays 53. So that was a nice game there.
And the Rays have just built every single week. They get stronger and stronger. They're not predictable, that's for sure.
Had a bit of a hiccup last time. Last week, Jets 67, Rays 27. And Cougars were way too strong for the Tigers. They won that by 40, 79 to 39. So both teams coming off a loss, but both teams building each week. So back with Monga there, celebrating her inclusion in the 19s.
Yes.
So
they go away next weekend, I
they
believe.
do indeed.
Yeah, we've got some few girls that'll be going away.
So you'll be a little bit down on troops next week.
No, from what I know is that the girls play their games and then they fly out
on the Sunday.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that's good news.
Yeah, and then we go into the bye week, which will be, that was a beautiful
Showtime.
shot.
Fijian style.
That was amazing.
That was impressive. That is Matilda Avoy and a bit of a reverse layup almost.
Yeah.
Underhanded layup.
She's been watching Boetta in the Suncorp.
Indeed. I thought you were going to say LeBron James.
Oh.
But she's probably watching
She could
her
be
too.
watching that too.
So, of course, my beautiful Lakers didn't make the final this year. Sorry, LeBron.
They're just struggling down here in the Tigers to connect.
That was a big three.
It was.
The call of held came from the bench of the Townsville side. The Rays not happy with that. Long pass here. Excellent work. And Bella will shoot. And misses, but gets another chance. So she makes sure of hers. Let's check the shooting stats. Rin, that's her first shot, 1 from 1. So there you go.
She does a lot of work out the front, and she is their key ball winner.
Well, there is 6 from 6, so the Rays yet to miss a shot. And
That's
at
a
the other
great
end,
take.
Somerville 2 from 3, and Latu Miafau 5 from 6. So all the shooters firing well, particularly that young lady from Fiji.
She just did a beautiful roll out from Shelley and landed straight under the post.
So
And
nice
there he is
run.
again.
Same move.
It's beautiful.
Identical move. You can tell she's been coached by Vicky Wilson. Can't you? That's like Vicky a few years back. In her heyday, used to do that roll towards the baseline. A bit before your time, Emily, but
Just a little bit.
I remember it.
Just a little bit.
So back with Abigail.
That was a really good transition down court for them.
So high standard of game at the moment. It's 8-9. Rays leading it by 1.
And I can see Jada's about to enter the game. So here she comes.
Gaffer will come in at wing attack.
So that'll bring some extra speed in for this attacking end.
Just what
and
we need,
great
more speed.
defense. Yeah, she's got a great defense on her, great 3 feet when they're transitioning the opposition.
A mystery there from the midcourt to Rin.
Oh, Eden, almost.
Nearly pickpocketed that one.
This will be a great combo between Cassidy and Gaffer. Both extremely fast.
Goes to Latu Miafau. She'll have a chance to tie it up and takes it 9-all. We got just under 5 to play. It's been a pretty good game,
It
hasn't it?
has.
So your game you sort of was a bit of a grind early on, then you guys went on a nice run in the second quarter, and that pretty much
Yeah.
put it to bed, yeah?
Yeah, it was. We were a little bit disappointed in our start in the 4th quarter.
Your coach was too. I could
Yeah.
tell. We listened into that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so got a
You
little
guys
slaps on the
got-
wrist,
you
and
got in trouble.
we did. And but I was so impressed with the girls. They just came back after each of our timeouts or any timeout. We just came back and we really put our plan into practice. So we are building, and it's so nice to see. Ooh.
So the Mendy Rays take the lead by 1. We got 4-8 into play. As McLeod hit the deck there. It's just inside. Rosenoff's out of play. Rin passes off very intelligently.
Beautiful shot.
that's a
She
sweet
is
shot.
a beautiful shooter.
Write the name down. Matilda Avoy. It's not spelt the way it's pronounced, let me tell you. But Amy Sumwell looking to respond.
They're really struggling to connect. Oh, there they go.
So that was better play. Sumwell shoots
Beautiful shot.
high. Didn't quite have snow on that one, but it was up there.
It was up.
So here we go again. This time
Great
it's
connection down court.
through the Rays' hands.
Oh, beautiful. They're really connecting quite well. For like a new attacking line. They have really connected quite nicely.
Yeah, I ran into Vic on Thursday night. She said she's been training with them all week, the Fijians, and clearly the shooter's been listening.
She has.
Because she's a Vicky Wilson prototype. So here comes the ball again. Transition time for the Rays. So the Rays...
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Still with them?
No.
Oh, the other way.
Yeah.
McLeod
that
will take
was
it.
good defence by Alice. She rides the body really well.
They needed it, so 2:57 to play. And Latu Miafau won't shoot. Looking for the best position. It's on, but they don't see it. They do this time. Oh! And Miafau can't control it. Good pressure there from the skipper, Elliott.
It's great defence.
So
let's see how they transition it down court.
Pretty well thus far. So 2:32 to play. The Rays lead it by 2. And the Rays have only won 4 quarters this year, so it's a big thing when they win a quarter.
It is.
This is only their second year in the competition, of course. And last time they didn't win any quarters, so it's a big improvement.
Great.
They lead by 3 now.
Wow, this is a great opening quarter for the Rays.
So the ball with them now. It's their centre. Chance to make it 4 with 2 to play. Job's almost done.
No.
And a pass like that. Oh,
wow.
It bounced out.
Yeah.
Just bounced out.
Just needed to rip it in with 2 hands.
So Rosenoff gets the Tigers going again. They look long.
Oh.
There's a hand in
there.
Great work. And still with the Tigers. Time running out. 1:43 to play on this, the first. And again, long ball. They have to go back. McLeod slowing things down. Somerville comes out. Miafau drives the base. Just can't feed the circle at the moment,
they can't.
can they?
They're just not connecting.
No, they can that time.
Then.
So,
that's a great little screen set up then, so it worked really well for them.
It does. So Tigers with it. They've got a minute 18 to tie this one up, or at least take the lead. One of the two. So Gaffer with it now. She's come on late in the quarter. Still no option there. Great defence there by Rin. The GA coming down to help out. They're playing a box zone and it's working well.
Oh, that was beautiful. That was a really great team defence then.
Courtney Elliott picks it off, but it was the girls in front of her that did the job.
They should have rewarded. That's a shame.
Reechilds pulls that one in. It's end-to-end stuff, isn't it, them?
It really is. Oh,
ooh,
so close.
That would have been...
that was a great read, though. Do you know what that does? That puts so much
doubt.
That puts so much doubt into Feeder's mind when she comes out like that.
Is that why you go out and take all those great intercepts? Just to put doubt.
Even if they don't get it, it just puts so much doubt and they'll be afraid to give that pocket ball.
A turnover here. The Rays, they led it by 3. It's now that the Tigers got a chance to tie it up.
They need this quarter, so...
Tigers centre next, so if they have a quick one.
Oh,
Cassidy.
Great defence.
Cassidy read that like the proverbial Dr. Seuss.
They just need to hold it on, play the time down a little bit, use the clock.
They're going to shoot it. The goal will do the trick.
It will. What a great first quarter.
And there it is.
We definitely have a game on our hands.
The Rays take the first quarter, 14-12. Only their 5th quarter win for the season. But boy, oh boy, it's been pretty entertaining there, Em.
That was a great first quarter. I really was not expecting that, that's for sure, but the Rays have come to play tonight.
So the injection of the Fiji internationals has helped them out no end. And we go into the quarter time break, 14-12. And we'll be back just after this brief message.
It's a real local operation here at Franklin. That's why we've been around so long. A lot of our staff have been here for 20, 25 years. We make so many things ourselves so we can really look after you in price. Steve makes awnings, Ray makes roll lines, Lockie makes security screens, measures and quotes. Is that everything? And Kevin makes tea. Frankly, only Franklin will do.
Welcome back. Game 3 of our 4-game spread. It's a plethora of netball today in Super Saturday for the Heart Sapphire Series 2021. We are at round 11. My name's Dave Mills, joined in commentary by superstar from the coast. They won today. She's happy. She's not stopped smiling since she got here. Emily Gilbert. How good is this game we've got going
It's
on here?
so
The Rays taking on the
good.
Tigers, 8th versus 6th. Probably been the most entertaining game we've had today.
What do you mean? I think the game before was pretty entertaining.
Oh, you guys had it one too early. That's what I mean. You know, it wasn't thrilling. This is going to be good. This is going to go down the wire.
This is gonna be
Fast-paced netball.
Yeah, it is going to be a great game, which I love.
So the inclusion of the two Fiji players, Matilda Voider, she is the goal shooter, and Emma Mualuvu, Mualuvu, she is the goalkeeper. That's really given them a bit of spice.
Yeah, it really has. The shooter has just come out, and she's making the defenders have to really think. She's rolling, she's coming out, she's all over the place. It's great.
So got some halftime stats. What are the shooting stats looking like there, Em?
Our shooting percentage, wow, the Rays are shooting at 100%, 14 for 14, and the Tigers are shooting at 86%.
That's a pretty good effort. And the big one that people ask us about, the turnover conversion, Tigers only 36%, and the Rays at 50. That's not too bad. 50's okay, 36 probably a little bit low, yeah?
Yeah, definitely something that they'll look to hopefully change.
So second quarter about to get underway. We'd like to thank our principal sponsor, Hart Sports, like ASIC Jewelers, Mizuno, Mount Franklin and Powerade. They're our major partners. Bondi Vite, and the thing I use the most, Strap It tape. They are our official partners. Of course, Gina and the team from Double Take Sport bringing the pictures each week. And she's got a great team, and away they go. If you want to talk to Em, talk to me, talk to anyone, tell us who's going to win the big one later on tonight between the Jets and the QUT side. Join us on Heart Sapphire Series Facebook page. Drop us a line, and we'll be able to see your thoughts. So Tigers, with it all to do, they're down by 2 at quarter time, and they have the ball now.
And they've changed their shooting, so Amy's come out to goal attack now. So she will really direct out the front. And Abby's moved back to goal shooter.
So I don't know if she's going to direct, but she's definitely going to throw up some very, very high shots.
Oh, yeah. And
there's been some changes here too. Rebecca Rounds has come on at shooter, and it looks like the Fijian player, Voider, has moved to goal attack. So this should be interesting.
Yeah.
So
it's a very interesting change. I thought Bella was doing quite a nice job at goal attack.
She was indeed. She was playing like a more feeding role. She only had one shot for one goal, 100%.
Yes, but that's why we're not coaches. And
speak for yourself.
And we sit up here.
Oh, that's harsh.
It is.
What do they say? Those that play can, those that can't coach, and those that really can't commentate.
Oh, if that's what they truly say.
So I'm in the really can't category. So
that was a beautiful shot.
Progressively moved from player to coach to commentator. That's journalist is next. So ball back with the Tigers now. 15-13. Rays leading it by 2. Doing a sterling job in this one. So loose pass here, picked up beautifully by Mulga. She's doing a ton of work.
Oh, great hands by Eden then. Cassidy then.
Cassidy moved to wing defence and has done well. Back we go. And
we go. Find Amy.
Amy back outside. So we take it outside. This time Amy's there.
Sure. Sink that one.
It's a 1-point thriller. 14-15. We played 2 in the second. Ooh, that was a very high centre pass. You don't see them that often.
That's a great tip by Gaffer then. She'll do lots of work defensively tonight.
And back we go. Whoa. Rebecca Rounds pulls it in.
It's a great take.
With that right knee heavily strapped with the strap at tape.
Beautiful shot though.
It is. We've said all year, like the Rays are probably one of the highest percentage shooting sides. They just don't get enough volume.
Yeah. Oh.
So
that's a shame. So turnover now for the Rays, and Amy looks like she has smashed into one of those billboard signs. She's getting back up slowly.
She's a little bit limping there.
They are not fun to run into.
You're talking about the ones that are actually attached to the corporate boxes, those ones?
No, the one you can see the one that's fallen down the back there.
The Mizuno. That's the Mizuno. I'm talking about sponsors.
And she's one of their sponsored athletes, so she's just smashed straight into it.
Oh, now she's gone down again. This time Cassidy clipped her. So,
it's going to be a very physical game.
Did you see the push there from Collins? Just shoved her.
Yes.
Surely that gets some sort of chat. Well, maybe not.
Not really. We just play it on these days.
It's getting more and more physical game, isn't it?
Yes. Both these teams are known for a very physical contest when we come up against them.
So you got to do something pretty bad to get a warning or a caution?
Yeah.
I only asked because someone got a caution in your game.
Yeah, me.
Well, That's where I was going.
You know.
What did you do?
Consistent obstruction was mine.
Okay, then.
But that's okay. You just adjust.
Hold on.
And we won't call it again. So
There you go. So you adjusted
sometimes
well.
you need the caution to really reel it in.
Pull your head in?
Yeah.
Well done.
That's why they're there, aren't they? To control us.
Yes. Anyway. Buddy was not your buddy on that occasion.
No, but that's okay.
So Tigers here, they've tied it up, so they're winning the
have.
quarter by 2.
Great double play down court. See, they just can't get it in.
So
Still struggling there. Oh.
got to be obstruction. It was called. Latumia foul, steps into the normal range.
Pass off.
Passes off, and Somerville makes no mistake.
Beautiful. So we're back. Tigers are up by 1 now.
Somerville 7 from 8 at 88%. 87.5 if you want to be more accurate. So here they go now. The ball back with the Rays. They need to respond. Looking for Mizuno momentum shift right here. So,
Oh, great ball. That
Yes.
was really well positioned away from the defenders, and I just cursed it.
misses to the right. It's going to be a...
Oh, Rays. That was a good chase by the wing attack.
Came off Rosanoff last. And there's those pesky bibs. That frustrates me.
Yeah, there was one in our game. The wing attack
Yeah,
just kept falling
know.
off, and they just get slippery when they're on the floor. Ours are so tight to our dresses that we have to be careful when we take ours off.
What do you mean, sorry?
Ours are so stuck to us, to our dresses. You have to be careful, otherwise you'll rip the actual
Rip the
Velcro
dress.
off our dress. Yeah, so that's
Okay.
why you don't see ours on the floor. We've got a good dress designer.
There you go. So a lot of thought goes into the dresses.
They do. You have to.
No.
They're a big part of the dress. The bibs.
I did not realise.
No bibs, no
I
game.
have so much to learn. So, just a mere child sometimes. 17 all. The Rays and Tigers. It's going to be a ding-dong.
Oh, just overcooked that by Alice. Just needed a little touch.
A little bit more finesse on the pass. Of course, my co-commentator Emily Gilbert had a big win today with the Bull Sharks.
Oh, what an outlet. That was a beautiful outlet to Cassidy just then.
Cassidy doing a ton of work at the moment.
I feel like Cassidy's such a big key to this mid-court. She'll transition the ball really, really well and do lots of work off the body. And without her there, I feel like they do struggle to get the ball down the court.
Nice pass in there into Rounds, shoots and
Beautiful
scores.
shot.
So a Mizuno momentum shift there for Rebecca Rounds, 18-17. Rays with it, their centre next.
She's come on really strong, Rebecca, and been a real target. Tigers' defence have to change how they defend when they bring in something new.
Coming back from a knee injury. So, and working well with this side. Obviously learns a lot from Vicky as well, being a shooter, and Vicky a shooter, one of the best of all times. Played over 100 tests for the Diamonds.
Shot. Yeah.
So, and it looks like we've got a timeout.
from
Timeout
the
Rays. So Rays, they're losing the quarter by 4, is that correct? Or, no, 2 all, sorry. 5 all, my apologies. So Rays lead up by 2. And they are going to have a timeout. We'll try and listen in. See what looks like. Amanda Stagg's running the show today. So they have a change of coach as much as they change their lineup sometimes.
She's also the ex-Tigers coach.
Let's listen in.
That's what we want, but I need to drive it out, and where's Eden? Drive it out hard and back up, bull sides back up. That's what we need to do. We also need to do an extra pass because we're running that close circle.
Yeah.
So it's that extra pass, so stay alive on that circle edge and be patient. You know what? We're in the middle half of our history. This is our middle half of our second game. Throw and go, eyes up. There's lots of balls with our name on it out there that Rays can pick up, but we've got to back yourself. On the centre pass, you get down there and help. And ball sides.
Okay, is she going? Is she?
Eyes up. Put more torque on that one and find it. And I reckon they're going really wide on that centre pass. Yeah, just let them really find it. Back yourself.
So one of the more passionate speeches we've seen in the timeouts. Amanda Stagg, guest coach for the Rays this week. She had a lot to say there. She said something about there's lots of balls with their name on it, but the only name that I see on a ball is yours.
Yes, the Gilbert. Yes, we are a sponsor. No, I'm kidding. I've got nothing to do with that.
Been waiting to do that joke
yeah.
all season.
But no, it was really good to say. Interesting for her to say to Eden to keep punching down. I feel like Cassidy's been punching down quite well anyway, but maybe just needs to be
A
there.
little bit more, perhaps.
Maybe a bit more consistent on it.
So just look at the stats coming into this one. Tigers averaging 45.5 per game and allowing in 54. And the Northern Rays only scoring 35 at the moment per game and letting in 61. So that sort of you can tell why they're in the position they are on the table from those stats. So, but today I think the Rays are going to surpass all those numbers. So they're looking pretty good today.
They are.
So back with them now. They have the ball straight out of the timeout. They lead it by 2.
Beautiful. That was a great sweep by the... I just ruined that.
Browns missed an easy one.
But the goal attack really swept really nicely and opened back up nicely. And that was beautiful.
Speaking of sweeping, Amy Somerville on the fly.
That was beautiful.
That
Great
was
connection.
Somerville, how she looked when she played for the Swifts. Flew into the circle. So, there's Cassidy punching through like the coach wanted. So,
and being an option, there she is again.
Nothing on in the circle. Help all! Oh, that's a quick one. So Rosenoff will get us going again. Tigers looking to tie it up.
Oh, we've had a change.
Tell me about it.
Wing defence for Tigers. So Ali McLeod's gone to the bench. And is that the other child?
It is. It's Lynette.
There you go.
So well done. So they confused me, those two, but anyway.
Yeah, they confuse all of us, I think. I don't know who's older, who's what. We just see Childs and we just go up, the sisters.
Yep. So 19 all. The Tigers have responded well out of the timeout. They lead the quarter by 2. So working hard here. Abigail shoots and scores. It's a lovely shot. It's a left-handed like Yortiani Fennell's left-handed. It's a beautiful shot.
She is a lefty.
Fennell did a ton of work today.
She does. She's a power shooter.
And how's Ridley doing with her injury? Yeah, she's obviously still around the group and doing the recovery.
She has gone home to Victoria
to
have surgery, and obviously she's had the surgery now, so she's just now on the long journey of rehab.
That was very sad news.
It was. So that's 2 misses now for Becca in a row. So
just letting the ball slip out of her hands a little bit there. It's a technique thing. 20-19.
Great difference.
So Mia Fowl gets it inside the circle.
They've started to connect a little bit better now.
Someone's out of play. Looks like it's the skipper and Elliott.
Interesting that she had to go back. Don't get these rules half the time sometimes.
Yes. Yeah. Don't start me.
Okay, I won't then. We'll just leave it there.
I'll end up getting fired.
Yeah.
So back with the Tigers.
We'll just leave it there.
Just as a coach, you want to see more advantage, you know?
Sometimes. What they are advantaging sometimes shouldn't be what they're advantaging. And I trust us as players where...
You nailed it right there. You summed it up beautifully. Tigers lead it by 3. So at the timeout, they were down by 2. The Mendy Rays called the timeout, and the Tigers have gone 5 straight. So
they've come out of the timeout really strong.
So Cassidy with it now needs to respond here. We're inside the last 5 of the first half.
We've just gone back to standing a bit in the circle. There's not enough movement.
So, do you think the move of taking Rin off has worked? Probably not.
Probably not what Stag was after, but they're still doing quite well. It's only 2 goals, so it's just a turnover.
So now we've got the sponge coming out. So the young Tiger cub comes out. I'll take this opportunity to, on behalf of the Tigers, thank their major partner, Karina Lee's club. They're usually at the games here. They have the best palmies in town. If you have one, head over there.
They definitely do.
Franklin Blinds, that's another one of their sponsors, gold sponsor. And of course they have a Porto, B-Star, MBE Ann Street for all your signage and printing. And Game Time Physiotherapy keeps them on the court. So they do the corporate side of the game well, the Tigers. Lots of sponsors. So, nice pass here to Somerville. And she has a chance to extend this lead to 3, which would be the biggest lead for the Tigers. She shoots and misses.
But she gets a rebound.
So,
there it is. Beautiful high release.
So we thought Mualuvu would get it. She couldn't. Somerville out-jumped her. And the margin is 3, 23-20. So Cassidy punching through like her coach wanted. loose
great
hands
tip
here.
by Alex. Oh, that's unfortunate. I thought that was a great contest.
It looked good, spoken like a true defender. That's a great contest. Rosanoff had it. No, she's had it taken
I
off
think
her
her
as well.
back arm just hit the other player, and I think that's what it was.
Well called. So the goal to avoid there, and we're at a margin of 2. And it is 11-7 in favour of the Tigers this quarter. They fire it.
Bringing Jada on has really opened up this circle. She has a strong drive to the circle.
The pace of Gaffer.
That was a beautiful swish.
Margin 3, we've been here before. That's the biggest lead to either side, and it belongs to the Tigers. Loose hands here. It just slipped out.
I think that's what happens when you're bringing in these new players, the connection sometimes. Just, you don't know each other, and unfortunately, those types of things happen.
They do indeed.
Abby for a long shot.
Misses it.
Oh.
Somerville will get the rebound. She does. And obstruction, no call. She gets the shot regardless. Slipping away here for the Rays. 25-21. They're down by 4. Tigers just starting to find their groove, Emmy.
They are.
So, long ball in, and it's fallen back to Latu Miafau.
Switching up Abby and Amy has been a great choice as well. Abby's so strong on that hold, and Amy just loves to drive straight into the circle.
So margin is 5. Rays digging deep. They're looking for a Mizuno momentum shift right here. Ooh, contact. That was Somerville has clipped Cassidy across the cheek, maybe.
I think it looked like her ear.
So ripped out the earrings.
She's a tough cookie, Eden.
There's not a lot to her. She's one of the smaller players in the league, isn't she?
But she was playing AFL last year.
What are you going to tell me? She was in the middle, was she? Doing the
I
rucking?
don't know much of the positions in AFL, but she's a tough little firecracker.
So 26-22.
I believe she's a teacher up in Townsville.
There's a lot of teachers in this league.
Yeah.
I had the Chloe Littleland in with me last game. She's a teacher. And,
she is.
And she was saying they got about 3 teachers in their team, and I know you guys have got a couple. And yeah,
we have our coaching staff. There's lots. I think they're all teachers, but no one in our actual playing group are teachers. Obviously, we're quite a young side.
You're all at uni at school.
Yes. We haven't. Well, Alana's an accountant, I believe.
You'd be one of the oldest, wouldn't you? At 24,
no,
all of 24?
Alana would be the oldest. Thank you very
I
much.
said one of the oldest.
Alana and Kristen take that one.
Kristen. You had to bring her back from retirement.
Yeah.
So.
They win. But yes, I am one of the older ones.
So Tigers out by 6 now. They've had a great second quarter.
They have.
Now 7. Shooting percentage is up. Everything's working for them. The turnover conversion rate is up to 61% for them, so that's impressive. Somerville 12 from 14. Latu Miafau 17 from 19. Last week, Tash Robinson, who's not on the court yet, hit 13 out of 13, so she's a 100% shooter at the moment as well. So things going well for the Tigers front end. Rounds misses another one, gets her own rebound on that one. Scores there, it's back to 6. We're inside the last 13 seconds. Tigers, be smart not to take this. They're going to have to now.
They're going to have to.
So they're going to have to go long, and they do. And
that was beautiful. Oh, it's a shame.
Probably didn't need the contact.
No,
so
should have just pulled out.
They'll have a chance to get a shot here after the siren. They get it. Goal number 30.
Nearly jinxed it.
That's not the first time that's happened today. Grenadiers Cup Tigers 30. Mendy Rays are 23. It's been a great entertaining first half, Emma.
It has.
So let's see what happens in the second half after we have a brief chat to our sponsors.
Hey Netty fans, Netball Queensland is seeking your support for our Diamond Spirit program in 2021. This program is absolutely amazing because it provides opportunities for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander students in the most remote and regional communities in Queensland. Every dollar that is raised will go towards the leadership programs and also providing the opportunity for people in those most remote communities in Queensland to play the sport that we absolutely love. Your donation will make a huge impact on the lives of our Diamond Spirits girls, simply giving them the opportunity to follow their dreams. So, to donate today, jump on the website or make sure you make a donation when you register for Netty in 2021. And don't forget, if your donation is greater than $2, it will be tax deductible.
Did you know that majority of netballers aren't wearing the appropriate shoes on court? Running shoes or generic trainers don't provide the grip and support for the quick, dynamic movements needed in the game. It's time to make the swap with Mizuno.
Welcome back. We're halfway through this, the third game in our Super Saturday for the Hearts Alpha Series 2021, and we're at round 11. Tigers taking on the Northern Mendy Rays. It's 6 versus 8. My name's Dave Mills, joined in company by Emily Gilbert. It's been a great game first up, hasn't it?
It has. I was not expecting it in this first half, but the Tigers have really now, put the left foot on and off they've gone.
So, indeed they have. Let's look at some stats for you. Shooting stats, Somerville 12 from 14, big second quarter for her. Latu Miafau, late inclusion, 18 out of 20 at 90% for her. And the Northern Rays are sitting at Voida is 16 out of 16, 100%. Bella Rin, 100%, 1 from 1. And Rebecca around 6 from 11. Don't forget, you can join us on all the socials. Hearts Alpha Series Facebook page. Drop us a line. And if you want to keep up with the news, views, interviews, and statistics, go to sapphoseries.com.au. And if you want to listen back to Emily at any time, go to our YouTube channel on the YouTube, obviously. It's under the Hearts Alpha Series, and you can watch these games over and over and over.
So you definitely can. You can even watch last year's and the year before.
if you really got a lot of time in your hands, there's a lot of netball to watch. So don't forget the hidden gem. Keep an eye on the socials. Have you got a favourite player? Each week we nominate 4, and then you get a chance, you the viewer at home, get a chance to vote on who you think would be best. Last week it was Mackenzie Jordan. So Mackenzie Jordan won it last week, so he'll be in the running for this week. He had a big game today.
Thank you. Yeah, Mac had a great game last week. Bull Sharker.
So don't forget Firebirds. 2 to go, round 9, round 11 coming up. There's only 3 rounds left. Next week's round 9, they take on the Giants 7 p.m. And then on the 17th of July at 3 p.m, they take on the Magpies. To get your tickets, go to the Queensland Firebirds website. And that's where you get all your tickets and the packages and the corporate packages and all that on there. So, and the final Firebirds match of the season will be a blockbuster live derby. That is between Sunny Coast Lightning and the Firebirds. That'll be on Saturday, 31st July at 7 p.m. Tickets are not yet on sale, but they will sell out quickly.
They probably will.
You'd be getting freebies, I know you would.
I wish.
Where'd you play your junior netball?
Oh, Downey Park.
Downey Park, you're a DPNA girl?
I was.
So did you ever go to State Age?
I did go to State Age and I played for Downey Park.
Well, don't forget State Age on next weekend. 257 teams from 49 associations will play 1,850 matches across 4 days. So if you're up on the sunny coast next week, it takes 6 months to plan the event, and 20,000 people go to the region. So please come and support our future Ruby and future Sapphire players.
It's funny, we still talk about those weekends now. We talk about it training the other night, how much we used to love State Age and how much of a highlight it was. So those memories stay with us even, 8 years later. Indeed.
So, and a couple of youngsters out here now. Looks like, and there's a young gentleman on the court, is it? So no young gentlemen, they should be. Come on, we need one. No, there's not. So the looks like the players from Redlands, a couple of rep teams there, probably playing next weekend up at Sunny Coast. So while we've got a chance, I just want to thank my crew in front of me. These we get a lot of live stats now. We didn't for the first few rounds, but UQ, they're students from the University of Queensland. They're undertaking Bachelor of Exercise, Sport and Sciences, and they're currently doing their prac placement with us here at Netball Queensland. So they're learning their trade in performance analysis, which has been spectacular. Hence we got all these figures here, and a lot of the extra figures that they do end up with the coaches, and they do some incredible things like how much effort you put in over the whole game, and they can tell me that it takes 19.6 seconds to score a goal on average, things like that. So I want to give a big shout out to Lily and Tamika, who've done a wonderful job crunching the numbers for the last 10 weeks, last 10 rounds of the Sapphire Series, and we look forward to welcoming many more fantastic students from UQ into our netball family. And it's been a real blessing, particularly the first game when I was by myself. That was tough.
Yeah.
And I had lots of stats to talk about, which is fantastic.
It is so helpful. We get the Bond students in our little mix, and they do stats for us, and it's so helpful when we're doing reviews. So I can only imagine for you.
So there's a little bit of a junior game on here. You can see they're on TV. This will be fantastic for them. They'll be loving this. If I knew their names, I'd commentate. Let's try it. Goal attack here. She gets the ball. Oh, it's a throw in here to the Redlands keeper. Where does she go? She goes long, looking good. Well, don't know her name. We'll call her Julie. Julie looks down, throws it to Cheryl. And help me out here, Em. So this is great transition here by the Redlands.
Wow, that really was.
The Redlands in
that was
in
a great intercept.
Green
I
bibs.
think she stepped, though, and she
We've got a
did.
call. It's back with the Green Bib side from Redlands. Are they both from Redlands? They look
I
the same.
feel like they might be.
Redlands and Redlands, yes. We need to see a goal. You're going live to a global audience, and we've cut to our three umpires. That's
And
Kelly
they'll be
Finlay.
thrilled to know that the camera's on them.
So there they are. Of course, the Queensland men's team took on the Firebirds last night, and those two umpires, Kelly Finlay and Miranda Callum, did a superb job keeping my boys in line. So a little bit of backtrack. They didn't worry about it. Seems like an extended half-time break here.
Might be.
So hence the game's on. Here we go. Super shot. She's taking the super shot. Sets it. She shoots. Oh, hits the front of the ring. Great rebound there by the keeper. And away they go. The yellow bibs of Redlands taking on the black bibs of Redlands. And I think that's full time.
Look
The
at the crowd.
goes nuts.
So exciting, especially when you even just get the ball girls that get to come down and sit on the games. It's just so nice to see.
Great to see a couple sides from Redlands. Of course, this is a Tigers home game, and the Redlands are in the Tigers catchment area. So who knows? I don't know any of those girls' names, but maybe one day we'll see them taking on UM.
I'll be way gone by then.
Stop it.
But you never know. A future Sapphire player might be in that mix right now.
Could be a diamond. Who knows?
Who knows?
So great to see the youngsters. Very excited. Best bit of sometimes going to the cricketers, watching the Milo cricket kids at lunch. So an extended half-time break here. So the Tigers going through their warm-up routine, doing the old fancy jumping. And that was a very entertaining half-time break for us. And everything nearly in readiness. Now, looks like the Mendy Rays are doing their dance. So don't get that in men's netball. That's what's missing in men's netball.
That's why you're not succeeding, is it?
You
don't do a dance. Well, you said you lost to the Firebirds, so you should beat them.
Should we just? Okay. No worries. I'll write that down.
Okay.
So, the Firebirds were quite impressive last night, and of course they were playing the two-point shot, which we weren't, because that's not what we play. So
that's a shame. I wish the 2-point would come into our comp.
Yeah,
if the Suncook's going to do it, it needs to be down here. Like we've brought in the rolling subs, and that's awesome.
I think you're right. You know, it's usually the rules start at the top and filter the way through. They sort of test it and see how they go, and
Well, usually we're the dummies that test it out. Well, we were with the rolling subs.
That's true.
And it's awesome. It's the best thing. Keeps the game super fast.
So the Rays 30-23. They're down by 7, and they get us going in the third quarter, championship quarter, looking for. Well, it looks like there's been a change in the shooting ending. Gone back to the original starting line. Rin's back on.
Yeah.
And Vorther is gone to shooter.
We've changed our defensive end as well.
Looks like that's Cooper coming at keeper. And Collins and the Fijian international has moved out to wing defence. That's Emma Mualuvu. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly.
And Cassidy's moved into the centre and Jordan to wing attack.
Not a bad thing. Cassidy will get her hands on the ball a little bit more at centre. She's got a good feed into the circle.
Right on key.
I thought I jinxed her. I thought that was going to go out.
No.
So Rays get a couple. They're down by 6. Tigers looking to answer. Dropped the first quarter. Had a very impressive second quarter. They won that one 18-9. One of the better quarters of the year. Oh, misconnection there. But we've got a contact
there.
call. So back it comes. So this is a big goal. Waitu Miafau steps around the defence and passes off. So
Nice shot there.
nice start. 2-2 in the first part of the third quarter. Must be pretty happy with what you're seeing here, Em.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Oh, long ball. Rosanoff.
Oh.
Rosanoff. She's always got a smile on her face.
Oh.
hasn't she? One of the
Shelley's
loveliest
a
players
cracker.
in the league. In the league. Speaking of teachers, she's another teacher. So
The Tigers always get great clips of her and put them on their social media.
have to join their
So you have to
socials.
go have a look if you want to have a little giggle. Go watch Shelley on the Tigers social.
She'll be really proud of her promoting that.
She promotes it herself. So
Probably got 500,000 TikTok followers or something. Probably making a fortune.
Maybe she's the next Charlie Bell.
Charlie Bell. So, we promoted Charlie Bell's TikTok when we had her in the com box, and she said, she saw me a few weeks later and said, Mills, you had to make it private. I was getting a lot of weirdos for joining. So I apologise for that.
Oh, what a feed. That
Great
was
feed in.
beautiful.
And a pretty impressive take there, boy. Matilda there.
She's clearly quite comfortable at the shooting position.
I think it's probably better for her there than goal attack. And with Rin at the goal attack, it seems to work better for them. So nice work by Summerall, sneaking around the baseline. And Abigail will look long and shoot, and does.
Beautiful long shot.
It was indeed. So we've played 3, and we are having a great third quarter. It's
Oh,
4-all.
coach killer. She broke.
Was that a break?
It was.
That is a coach killer.
It does happen then.
It shouldn't.
Oh, that was a great hold by Abby.
It's very simple. You hear the whistle, then you go. So, ever break?
I think I did last week.
Oh, no. Did you get reprimanded? Did you have to do punishment at training, push-ups or something? Oh,
We had a tough week in office last week, so I think that wasn't the top priority.
Fair enough. So, and the ball back with the Tigers now. They're forced back to the halfway line. The child sisters working well together. So you're right about Gaffer. It's been a different game since she's come on.
Yeah.
So Mia Fowl at the shooting spot. She's got this, looks in. Oh, passes off again.
Why not? If you've got Amy Somerville as your shooting partner.
Well, trust me, I wouldn't take a single shot if I was playing with Amy. So
Beautiful shot. So they're just creeping out now to 9 goals.
So 36-27. Rays looking to answer. They've been very competitive today. Long ball,
that's
Fiji
2.
style.
Oh, and Cassidy has hit
Boom
the
shakalaka.
deck.
Cassidy
Nope,
crashed
she's
into
up now.
Malga.
And off they go.
There's nothing to her. She is tiny. But a big heart and lots of strength from what you're telling me.
Yeah, oh, beautiful ball by Amy.
Cooper up over it.
Great hole.
Hell ball.
That was great defense over the shot.
Cooper, that is her, Chloe
And again, another beautiful outlet.
Cooper. Rin, nowhere to go. Has to go backwards. Could throw a tissue over them at the moment. They're so close. So we've got a contact call inside. That was on Rosanoff.
Beautiful. Yeah, Shelley just got caught behind the body then.
Notice you're not playing much in the circle this year.
No, I'm a bit too short to be in there.
Only if you believe that.
Well, the shooters are just getting taller and taller, and unfortunately, I'm not.
But you've got a hell of an elevation on you.
Yeah. No, I've been liking the wing defence position. Like, Sinead's obviously transitioned out, and she's been great there. And, of course, Ash, who's come up this year. So, just, you know.
You're talking about Irvin.
Oh, yes, Ash Irvin.
Magic Irvin, we call her.
Yes.
She's a superstar in the making.
She is. So, that was a bit of a late call. But, yeah, so I've just moved out. And
Fair call. Not the first person to have to transition.
Great defence.
So, back with the Tigers.
No, they're still in here. There's, you know, a couple of turnovers.
So, long
Great
ball here.
patience. Up the middle.
Nice drive there by Rin.
Great take. These two they will match quite nicely, Alice and Eden. A lot of speed to burn.
So,
Beautiful shot.
7-6 for the quarter. It's Tigers by 1 this quarter, but they lead the match by 7. Chance here for the side from North
Jordan,
Queensland
yeah.
stepped on and got caught for the stepping footwork call. Disappointing. That would have tied up the. Oh, actually, it is tied up 7-all. My apologies.
Yeah.
Wren does well. Crashes into Rosenoff, who responds with a smile.
She is great defensively. She's great attackingly as well, but
It's just great. Really.
Yeah.
Just that sums it up.
but yeah, sometimes you don't see a lot of goal attacks that do the defensive part, but she is always there, hands on.
Lots of Ray fans calling in, cheering their side on. You can do so too. Just drop us a line at the Facebook page. Interested to know who you think will win the big one. Jets versus QT coming up at 7.
Great shot by Abby there.
Abigail Latu-Meafau gets another one for Tigers. They lead it by 8.
Oh,
So Cassidy looks like she copped one in the ribs there.
yeah. Sometimes I feel like you could advantage that, but that's why I'm not an umpire.
No, you're just one of our better defenders.
Yeah. That was a beautiful shot by Amy then.
Sadie Tweak, her shot is exquisite.
It is.
39-30, Tigers with the foot on the throat. Green
Oh,
pulls it in, but get caught for footwork. So unlucky there. But it
Just
comes
little
back,
things
straight
now.
back to them. Turnover rate going up a little bit. We'll have a look at, let's look at infringements. 31 infringements for the Tigers, 36 for the Rays. So a fair bit of whistle in this one. And turnovers, 22 to the Rays and 18 to the Tigers. So both teams turning the ball over far too much. But that could be a testament to the good defense as well.
Nice offload there. Beautiful shot.
So Voider gets another one. Matilda here on a player immersion scheme set up by Alpha.
Great defense then by the Rays.
It was indeed. And the ball will be with the Rays. They've got it in the circle, and away they go. Only down by 8. They've hung tough. This quarter they are down only by 1, 9-8. So Rays, as we said, they get better each week. Long ball.
Oh, that's just a beautiful. She's done 3 of those now. It's just beautiful connection.
Welcome to the Sapphire Series Fiji netball. So that was beautiful. And no hesitation, let it rip. The trouble is someone else will try that and it won't work.
Yeah, it'd be me.
I can do that too.
Yeah.
They've probably been practicing it for years.
Probably. They've probably got a great connection.
So, oh, that's a nice connection, but that was Rechild, I think, got in there. So Rosenoff getting moved around a bit here. So
Oh, great chase.
back they go. If you give it back, you get it back, and then eventually she does. So Rin still only had 2 shots for the match. That's her 3rd.
Ooh.
She'll get it again. Misses. And Rosenoff can't pull it in.
Great rebounding there.
So Rin now 2 from 3. And that will be margin of 6. The Rays eating into this. It was out by as much as 9. They get it back to 6. Tigers looking to respond right here. Somerville, she needs to score here. And
She
does. Confidence shown there by Emily Gilbert. She will. So now with the Rays, Luca Bellerin made a big difference since she's come on. Oh, missed shot there. Oh.
Yeah, Shelley got that one. That was great
Did well.
positioning.
So rips the ball in. And has to go all the way to the transfer line to get it. So 5:03 to play. It is the Tigers by 7. That was the halftime margin. So we're 10-all for this one. Nice
Great
pass
feed.
there from Somerville.
Beautiful shot from Abby.
And she scores again. So back to 8. So just when we think the Rays are coming, the Tigers respond.
That was great defense.
Gonna be
I feel like when the Rays put on a full court defense, they get some good ball.
So what's the message?
They need to do it consistently.
There we go, right.
Our favourite word.
Do you coach anyone?
No.
No, don't do juniors anywhere or anything like that?
No, that was an unlucky call. I really thought she had that there.
So 41-33. Oh, off the post.
Oh.
Latu Meafau falls heavily. Crashes into the
Oh,
sponsor side.
Wow. We got done for in the last game, not waiting for the play to come back on. So that was a lucky little sneaky thing they got away with just then.
Could have been a turnover, couldn't it?
Ooh.
So
Cassidy hits the deck. She gets back up.
it is here. So they have it now. Ray's trying to get into this league. So ball back with Rin. She missed the last. This time she passes off. And the Fiji
Beautiful
superstar.
shot. And it's there.
Matilda Voy there gets it. So we're back to 7. Ray's with it. They just keep eating. If the Tigers don't put them away soon.
Oh, there she is. Gaffer with great defence.
Just put the hand in, didn't she? And she should be... No, goes back. Looking to feed... There's
Here we
Summerall
go.
all alone. Shoots and scores.
Beautiful. High release, long shot specialist.
Amy Summerall putting on a shooting clinic tonight. 8 the margin again. So Gaffer nowhere to go. This will be a big goal. That'll give them a margin of 2 with only 3 to play in this quarter.
And there's Cassidy diving on the ball. She'll give it everything.
So Latu Mia foul scores again. Holy moly, we're up to 9. This is the biggest lead of the game. Tigers got the foot on the throat. They just need to follow through. And
Yeah, that was not a great option. Should get to circle edge
just
before
what
we
I
feed them.
said. See, once one player does it, then others think they can too. And that's how it can get turned over. So that was brilliant work by Rosenoff.
Oh,
And another goal.
now we push it out to 10.
Double figure lead. Tigers right now, they are inserting their presence on this game. Trying to be forceful. So Childs with it, looks down. Footwork call on, looks like Malga. Alice. So that's a breather for the Rays.
Whoa, great ball, great take.
I think Cassidy's probably the only person on the court that could have caught that.
Yes,
She had to
I
run like
agree.
Usain Bolt
Yeah.
when she got there. And another great
Beautiful
shot.
shot.
Bella in. So she is doing well. And back with the Rays. So Rin again.
Ooh, oh, I don't know if that was planned, that
Yeah,
ball.
of course it was. Just like at training.
Yeah, of course. Wasn't it interesting? Some of these girls actually don't train together in the Rays.
Oh, it's an amazing setup. Some of them
Yeah.
in Cairns, some of them in Townsville. They have one coach at each area.
And then they've got the girls in Brizzy here who train.
And they come together very spasmodically.
Yeah, they've done it quite well.
Oh, and they've improved our site this year, so great effort from all concerned. So, and obviously some resources being spent by Netball Queensland to keep this program going, which is great. And Vicky Wilson, there's a name for you.
Who doesn't want to be coached by Vicky Wilson?
Tell you what, we'll get you coached.
Or Amanda Stagg or Tracy Bruce.
Brucey's been there as well, yeah, exactly.
They
So
are a legendary trio for a reason.
the only coach that hasn't been there is myself. Everyone else has had a run. So
Maybe go and ask. They might give you one. Who knows?
every week I ask, and every week.
Okay, take the hint.
I know, you got to reach out for things in this world. So
That's true.
Rosenoff goes down, so.
Long. Oh.
That was close. McLeod
And Ali's come onto the court, which has given Alice a bit of a rest.
come on at centre. So, obstruction call. You wouldn't want to obstruct Somerville too often. And she makes no mistake. Back
Really,
to
any
10.
shooter in this league this year.
Yeah, true, yeah, that's
We have very
Yeah.
great accuracy shooters this year.
So, you know,
Oh,
we've got some of the best shooters coming up next. We've got the number 1 and number 2 shooters in the league, or 2 number 1s, depending how you look at it. We've got Charlie Bell up against Alicia Adams-Tahara in the next one.
great hands there. I don't know which child that one was, but
So that quarter comes to a conclusion. It was 16-13 in favour of the Tigers. Means they lead it by 10. The Rays have been super competitive and really strong in most quarters. They scored 13 in that one, but the Tigers just a little bit too good at the end to get another 3 on them. So 10 the diff. What are you thinking, Emily Gilbert?
anything's possible though.
Absolutely, everything's
I
possible.
mean, 15 minutes. You never know. They could come out and go for home.
No stress at all. Well, we will find out if the Rays can come back or if the Tigers can hang on. We'll see it all in the next 15 minutes, straight after these messages.
you experienced the all-new Victory Bar and Grill at Brothers East Club? Our modern open-air bar and grill is the perfect place, whether you're making a date with family and friends or planning your next event. Open for dinner Wednesday and Thursday, and all day Friday to Sunday. Try for yourself the always evolving menu or the 21 drinks on tap. Join us and relax in the Victory Bar and Grill at Brothers Leagues Club.
Welcome back. Game 3 in this 4-game plethora of netball. My name's Dave Mills, joined in commentary by Emily Gilbert. We've seen the Tigers and the Rays. Don't know what you expected when you came here, but this has been very entertaining.
It really has. It's been a really good game so far, so it'll be interesting to see how the fourth plays out.
So Tigers, they lost the first, they lost it by 2. They bounced back, they won the second by a margin of 9, and they won the third by 3, and they lead it by 10. 46-36. Mendy Rays, though, there's been some really good netball, particularly from the Fijian connection.
It really has been.
So some of the passes from Emma Mualuvu into Matilla Voither, they have been impressive, haven't they?
They really have.
There was 3 in that quarter alone.
Yeah.
Where she just pegged it from wing to fence, and it was almost just too perfect, wasn't it?
Yeah, they've clearly got a connection already there, and they've just trust each other, which is always very helpful.
Don't forget, we've got one more game to come, and in many ways we've left the best till last. It is second versus third. QUT netball taking on the USQ Jets. Last time the Jets got the chocolates. This time QUT are looking to get the biscuits, and they're hoping to win. So lots of confectionery there mentioned. So that should be a crackerjack. It is the Courier Mail match of the round, so make sure you get on the Courier Mail platform. And I'll just come back to that. That was brilliant by Shelley Rosenoff there.
But couldn't stick it.
So, sorry, just to finish that, make sure you're in Courier Mail website and get a subscription to watch that game live. Otherwise, you've got to wait 72 hours. So, what's happening? We've got the Tigers here. They're in possession of the ball. They lead it by 10. So, Rays, they've got 1 quarter under the belt. They'll be looking for a second and still not too far away from winning the match. So, long shot.
Oh, she had that.
Yeah, it looked good from the hand, but Rosenoff gets the rebound and away we go. So, ball back with the Tigers.
Oh, that was a great ball.
So 46-36, Tigers get the first in the last. It's getting more and more difficult for the Rays to get 11 in 1 quarter. Tough. But, we've got a break.
Oh, another coach killer.
This time by the Tigers. So, Aaron Burns will be rapt about that. So, there it is. Centre with the ball now, looks down, finds Rin, took the second quarter off. And that's when the Tigers got a bit of a run on. So in the back there, that was Rechild. Contact on for there. So Voither scores another one. So keeping the margin back to 10. The Tigers just can't put them away.
No.
And just when you think they're going to, this very tough Rays side comes back.
Oh.
And I speak too soon yet
You
again.
did.
Millions of people across Fiji are telling me to stop talking.
It's a great transition for the Tigers then. And,
Ooh.
yeah.
Contact call there on the skipper in Elliott. Just inside the super shot range. Oh, long shot there. Someone misses one.
Oh.
Latu Mirfeld did well, cracked it straight back into the post.
It's a good try though.
It was brilliant. So
Give A+ for effort. Oh.
And then gives away the instruction. Cooper will get us going. 12:47 to play. This one is a 10-point thriller. So we're talking about the big game coming up. I'm going to get you. Who do you think's going to win that one? You played them both. They're both great sides. Both have incredible shooters. Number 1, number 2 shooter in the leagues, both percentage and goals scored.
Well, look, it could go either way. I'm not going to lie, but I will back the Jets by 5. I
Jets
reckon.
by 5.
But it will be a great game, a very physical game. But it will be a great game.
Well, Jets is, I've been the Lions coach for a number of years, so my heart is with Jets. But I've been watching QUT because I'm involved with them now, and I just think they're just about to peak.
Anything is possible.
It's going to be a belter. So.
It's whoever's going to start strong, usually, and that's what the Jets did last time they played down on the coast. They just had a killer start and then just kept building from there.
Yeah, I can't wait for it, actually. I'm looking forward to that game. First one I've looked forward to for, like, really been... I mapped it out on the calendar, like back in round 4. I think when they play next. So I've been really looking forward to it. So.
There's a lot of matchups on that court, O'Brien and Halida. It's gonna be a great game.
2 Ferraris there.
Yeah.
So 50-38. Tigers just doing enough at the moment. They lead it by 12.
They've pushed the budget now.
And they got the quarter out by 2. So lead this one 4-2. What there replies.
They've just got to keep doing things like that, and they'll be fine.
So they've taken their wing defender with the big pass. That is Mualuvu off. And back with Abigail Latumi, a foul, and gets
beautiful shot.
She's shot well tonight. Let's look at the stats. 30 out of 32 at 94%. Yeah, actually, sorry, just updated 31 out of 33. So you can see why she used to be a Adelaide Thunderbird and Queensland Firebird, can't you?
I can.
And let's look at Somerville, 20 out of 23 at 87%. So
beautiful shot by Bella then.
So the entire Tigers team has only missed on 5 occasions tonight, and they're shooting at 91%. And Ray's not too bad either. They're at 85. So here we go.
Great hole.
It was.
Beautiful shot.
Margin's still 12 though. It's getting tougher, 10 to play, and you've got to score 12. Can they do it, Emily Gilbert?
Of course they can.
Of course they can.
But, you know, they need to move the ball down. The clock's not in their favour at the moment, so if they're going to do it, they've got to go fast so they can get the ball back into the Tigers' hands.
The clock is not their friend at present. But that
beautiful
Fijian
shot.
Superstar Matilda Voider goes well. And back to 11. They're looking for a turnover here. Oh, Somerville. Something's going with Somerville.
I think she's cramping.
Is it cramp?
Yeah.
Let's hope it's just cramp, you know.
She's got those calf socks on, so it looks like it's a bit of a, I'm going to go cramp.
You're going cramp? She sort of waddles off.
Yeah.
That's difficult.
It's a killer once you get one.
Left leg, she's hitting the ground, Physio is going to be straight on that leg. Yep, there it is. It's up in the air.
So, and then,
Tash Robinson.
What a way to enter, straight to the ground.
Tash Robinson's been on the court best part of 4.5 seconds. And she scores. She's coming off a 100% game last game, believe it or not.
And she smiles as she gets up.
So they just couldn't get her the ball enough last week. They only scored 39. Robinson 13 from 13. I'm doing that from memory.
Great work.
And
beautiful shot.
Back to 11. So as we see, Amy Somerville's gone straight to the physio's bench. She looks a little bit more than cramped, to be honest.
Those socks.
Not a good sign.
But they've also assessing her knee right now as well.
That's what I was referring to. That's never a good sign.
But it's nothing to panic about.
No.
You never know. Knees are a funny thing.
I don't really know what occupational therapists do, which I know what you do, but do you work with knees?
We'll work with anything.
Yeah, so you do the whole body, so to speak. Right, gotcha.
Yeah, so kind of like physios, but kind of not.
Gotcha.
That's how I describe it.
Well, that tells me nothing.
We don't really treat like an injury, I guess.
Yep.
As such, we treat more on how do we get you back to doing, what you would like to do. So if that's just, getting out of bed.
Gotcha.
That's our thing.
Getting you back to living.
Yeah.
Aha.
Hence the term occupation.
Now I'm embarrassed.
Yeah. Don't worry, you're not the first to ask, and you probably will not be the last. It's definitely an industry that's growing.
Yeah.
Still quite new.
So in very positive news, Somerville is off the physio's bench and jumping on the cycle, so it's clearly not knee.
Clearly not.
You wouldn't go for a ride if you've buggered your knee, would you?
No.
It'd be the last thing you do.
I think they're just trying to rule it out.
Yeah, that's good. So probably was cramp. I think your first diagnosis was correct there, doctor.
Thanks.
So pick the medical one between the two of us.
So they've got it back to 10.
They have indeed. So Rosenoff's been strong in there. She's had her hands full in voix there. Ooh.
Oh, I don't know
Beautiful
if that
pass.
was.
That was beautiful. No, it was.
Okay. I'm sure Bella planned that whole one.
Bella was like playing handball back at school. Not
Yeah.
wholly in the circle there. They got away with one there, the Tigers. So they probably need a settler here. They haven't scored since Summerall's gone off.
Nearly read that one.
Robinson missed her last. Her first miss in 2 games. Latu foul for the settler. Gets it. That's a bit of experience there.
Have they played this shooting combination before?
I'm going to say no, because
Yeah.
Tasha's only come in the last few weeks.
And I would say Abby only
And
plays
Abby's
here and there.
a bit spasmodic on her availability. So,
So
yeah,
yeah.
you're probably right.
This interesting to see how this goes.
Oh, I did see that contact, but they've been letting a lot of that go throughout the league, not just today.
Yes,
So-
they do let it go in the league. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes a little bit too much, but that's just an opinion.
It's a fairly vocal opinion that a lot of people are sharing. There's a lot of contact now. A lot of people blaming the Suncorp because they're letting a lot go, so it filters down, of course. So another goal there. It's back to 9. Oh, well, that went on the wrong side, I think. The Rays back to 9. That's correct. Yep. 54-45. That is correct. Margin 9. So the Rays lead.
Oh,
it.
she's in.
Rays are leading it by 1 at the moment.
See, this is where I want them to play the advantage.
Yes.
Or just say taken. You know, this is why this rule, I feel like sometimes they don't vital the taken rule enough.
And see, look, that's what happened. Like,
Yeah.
there's been a turnover now. So,
Oh,
nearly
that was a
kept in.
great chase.
She got it with her hand, but then sort of chip kicked it with the foot. So, Smiley Rosenoff will get us going again. And Childs with it. Looks down. McLeod, ooh, loose pass there. All taken by R. Childs. Ree gets that one to the sister. Nice control play here. Robinson comes out. Oh, brilliant play by Robinson.
She's got some great speed.
She does indeed. And another goal there. Back to 10. So we're all tied up here. 9 all. So who's going to win this one?
I would really like the Rays to win this final one, just because they have been playing quite well.
I think they deserve it, don't you?
They do. They really do.
Oh, Rosenoff's gone down and she's grabbed her left knee.
That.
She might have
No,
just
she's
clashed
okay.
knees. I think she clashed knees more than...
No, great.
Yeah, I think it was just a bang, so it wasn't too
hate
bad.
seeing that, and this court especially has not had great memories for us.
Well, I coach GBNL and we lost our wing defender. Just nothing. There was nothing in it, and she did a knee as well. She's out for another 12 months.
Yeah.
So it just went to pick up a ball and her knee just jumped twice, and that was the end of it.
Because I believe the Cougars defender's done her knee as well.
It's not a complete. You're talking about I forgot her name. But the Kiwi girl,
Yeah.
It's not a complete rupture, ACL rupture. So she's only going to be out for about 3 months. Yeah, they said it was more the kneecap slipped.
Yeah, it did. It popped out.
Yeah,
Same game.
Yeah, exactly. We lost 2 great players in the same game. But so while she's out for the season, it's not a full Rico, which is great news.
Yeah.
So 56-46 is a timeout being called. I think it was I want to say the Tigers. Yes, it is. And we're going in there to have a listen. And hopefully we'll see what Super Coach Burns has got to say.
Still only have one option to the ball. It's over flat, really kicks around so we can see that. Abby's under the post one-on-one. It's just that the lob's got to come from here. It can't come from here. So get there and then put it up over the top. Hold that a fraction longer. Alright, so you've got to put it in now. Just up.
At least look. Where are we at this quarter fund?
Alright. Straight girls, we want some interception.
So after for a great effort there, they want this quarter desperately. 16 competition points will take them up to, 63. Just not that far behind you guys. Just lazy 26. So a win and a half away from you guys, so depending how things happen.
Anything's possible at this end of the...
So if you guys could have a draw with Thunder next week, that would really help out the Tigers.
No, we're not playing for a draw.
Just play for the draw, make it exciting.
Yes, but we do have a hard road into the finals, so...
Well, makes one game at a time, they say.
Yeah, so we will definitely be taking one game at a time.
Don't look too far ahead. So that should be a great match next week. So ball back with the Mendy Rays. We're margin of 10, and it's 10-all in the third. So, Rechilds there, call for the contact. And a bit of experience being shown here by the Fijian shooter. Steps in, takes a shot.
This has been a great game.
It really has. You picked a good one to come and join us.
Yeah.
So margin back to 9. So Tigers looking to respond. Oh, loose pass. Latu Miafau.
That was a great take.
Has it absolutely smashed out of her hands. I thought she just dropped a goal, but no. Cooper with the contact.
Beautiful shot.
So we've got not long to go. 3:12. It's 11-all for the quarter. Margin of 10. Rays looking. They haven't scored more than a 1-quarter win in any game, so they're looking to get 2 quarters of victory. So, nearly a hell ball. That was 2.99. Again, they have to go back. Rin draws an obstruction call on Childs. Just inside. Probably won't shoot from there. No, she doesn't. She's played very smart today, Bellerin, hasn't she?
Yeah, and just you can see off court, Shelley's gone to the physio bench. Look at that knee. So she's up. So hopefully it's nothing major.
Yeah, I thought it was more like a clash. It looked like maybe she copped on.
She's up now, but...
Yeah, she wouldn't be doing that if she was...
You never know. Those knees, like I said, knees are a funny thing.
You know them better than I do. So, no, she's smart, but you never know. She smiles all the time.
I know.
You can tell her dog's died. She still smiles.
Yeah.
She's just one of those people. So this is a big goal. If they score here, the Tigers, they'll go a long way to winning the quarter. Brilliant work.
Great defense and a great outlet.
Got a hand over the ball and picked up the rebound. So again, the Rays with another chance. Long pass, probably not on. 2 in a row.
That was beautiful.
The roll, the Vicky Wilson roll, we're calling it. Matua Voigt there gets another one. So back to 9 now. They lead it by 1. So Tigers looking to respond. Tash Robinson beautifully drew the players out.
Great split.
Abigail Latu Miafau gets another one. We're at 58-48.
So what happens if it's a drawed quarter? No points?
1 point each.
1 point each.
Yeah. McLeod.
McLeod.
The premiership winner.
That was lucky. I thought that was going to be a replay, but she was very lucky to get away with that one.
This to put the quarter almost away, but she can't. Still with the Rays. No, it's not. Contact here on Gaffer. Just take a breath. Slow it down here, the Tigers. Great work there between Robinson and
great shot.
Latu Miafau. That was beautiful. That gives them a margin of 11. They now lead the quarter by 1. It's 13-12. Rays need it here. We're inside the last minute. It's their centre next. This for the sealer. And there it is. They get it. So that'll probably be enough for the Tigers to take this third quarter. 60-48. They need a quick one. Stop it.
She has come to play.
Are we watching the Rays or are we watching the Lakers? Because seriously, that was impressive.
That was great.
Showtime. I don't know why they're running quickly here, the Tigers. They lead the quarter by 1, the match by 11. So the only result for them is if they turn it over, they'll draw the quarter. So back with Abigail Latu Miafau. Smart play being shown here. Robinson. Contact call. Yeah, that'll be enough. We're inside the last 7 seconds.
Straight to post now.
Yeah, give it to Robinson or Latu Miafau. Gets a contact on Cooper. So after the siren, they got a chance to increase the margin by 1. They don't take it. So the quarter finishes 14-13 in favour of the Tigers. And the match is 11, 60-49.
I was close. I said 10.
You did. And Emily Gilbert, what a game we just saw.
We did. We just saw a great game just then. The Rays have come to play in this final end of the season.
Rays, have you played them twice?
We have.
So is there a big difference between the first and the second one?
Absolutely, yeah.
Well, we can see it from here. So, it just seems we're getting better and better every week that I watch. So, very, very impressive today, the Rays. And whatever they're doing, this very unique coaching system seems to be working for them.
Yeah, and their home games are amazing.
They get big crowds up there, don't they?
Honestly, big shout out to Mendy Rays up in Townsville. They even look after us. When we're up there, they've provided recovery food. They're they're a great club. Whoever is running that show, needs a big pat on the back. 'Cause they're doing
While we're talking Mendy Rays, let's talk about the two Fijians. The shooter, very impressive.
very.
So, and Mualuvu, she had some incredibly good minutes too. Good, solid at keeper, and more impressive at wing defence.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
So, if you had to pick a best for them, who are you going to go for?
Oh, don't do that.
Well, I'm going to.
The
Cassidy?
shooter,
The shooter, you reckon?
yeah, she was pretty impressive.
You,
I mean,
you want to try and say no?
no.
Matula Voy there. I thought Cassidy was good today.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, Elliott did some good things, like got that late intercept, looked like they were going to win the quarter. So pretty solid team effort for them. I thought
Yeah.
Luca Bellerin didn't take a lot of shots,
But she kept them busy.
and very smart, you know, so fed to the good shooter. Let's talk Tigers, the winning team. Who's your best there?
Jada came on and she owned it.
Yeah, Lily Grace had the start. Gaffer came off the bench, just before quarter time, I believe.
Yeah.
And then that second quarter, she was the spark, yeah?
Yeah.
So
So she would be my player.
I thought Rosanoff, in between
yeah.
smiling at everyone and everything, I thought she did a great job too. There's the two teams there getting the photo. Oh no, that's the Redlands girls. Sorry, my apologies. Redland girls and the Tigers there. It's kind of a thing, isn't it? You have the photo at the end of the game.
Yeah, I don't get it. It should be before the game.
That's what I
Sorry.
would've thought. You're all hot and sweaty. And,
I know, but
and we've got everyone in there, like a couple of mums in there and everything. So game 3 comes to a conclusion, and that belongs to the Tigers side. Those competition points, they got 16 for it. That'll take them up to 63. They're sitting in 6th behind the Bond Bull Sharks, which are on 88. So what's that 25-point difference? So you've got a game in hand, effectively, over those guys. But as you said, you've got a strong, tough draw coming into the final series. Don't forget the big one coming up, 7 o'clock tonight, 5 to 7 we're on air. Make sure you go to the Courier Mail website to watch that game live. It's 2nd versus 3rd. It's USQ Jets taking on the QUT netball side. That will be an absolute belter. I want to take this opportunity to thank Hart Sports, our principal sponsor, Legassic Jewelers, Mizuno, Mount Franklin and Powerade. They are our major partners. 2 of those I consume a fair amount of. Bondi Vite, that keeps me healthy and strong.
of course.
Yeah, the vitamins. And of course Strap It Tape, which makes sure I can get up in the mornings. Broadcaster Double Take Reports, Gina and her team, they are quite special. We've got some great camera people as well, and Caitlin, she's one of the best camera people I've ever seen. And of course we've got Jolie and one more person, Leilani. So that's a great team. That's all we've got time for in this one. We'll be back just before 5 minutes to 7. My name's Dave Mills. Emily Gilbert, thank you for coming up. It's been very entertaining.
thank you for having me.
And hopefully we'll see you again sometime soon. It's bye for now. And of course, as always, people, be brilliant.